Hi guys, it's Akriti and welcome to the New Year's Eve video. So for my eyes, I've made it really dramatic, applied a blue smoky eye with grey contours just to match with my sequin jacket. And for my outfit, I've worn a sequined grey jacket. I've paired this with a black bandage dress from Forever New, and the jacket is from Topshop, which I bought from London 2 years ago, and I've never worn it, and I thought, you know what, today I have to wear it. And I've also applied false lashes for this look, which I haven't done in so many months. And I forgot how light false lashes are, and they look beautiful, especially for New Year's, or if it's your wedding, or if it's a grand occasion. It just transforms your look. So do try it out. If you're a beginner, I would say try it 1 or 2 days before because it takes a bit of practice. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. It's pretty dramatic and it looks fabulous, especially for a night out. Hope you enjoy it. For this look, I'm actually going to be doing like an electric blue grey smoky eye to go with my sequin jacket. And I'm going to start off with my eyes. So I'm taking some scotch tape, 2 pieces of scotch tape, removing all the excess glue and placing it from the end of my eyelids to where my eyebrows end. Next, I'm going to be applying some concealer. And I'm going to be setting this with some powder. As my base, I'm just going to be using a creamy highlighter and on my brow bone. And on my outer corners, I'm going to be using a black kajal that smudges. This one's by MAC and it's called Smolder. You can use any black kajal as long as it easily smudges. The sellotape really helps if you're a beginner with smoky eyes because it gives you like a guideline, and even if you make it messy, it's fine. It'll all be in place once you remove the tape. Okay, I know it looks really strange right now. This is a smudge brush from MAC, number 219, and I'm just creating a smoky effect. I'm going to take it slightly higher than my crease to give the illusion of bigger eyes. Next, I'm using a grey eyeshadow from Kryolan. Okay, I bought this individually, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and place this right above my crease. So this isn't a black, it's actually just a grey. And I'm going to be using shades of grey and blue and a hint of black because these shades complement my outfit. I know I normally use a lot of gold highlighter, gold eyeshadow, gold shimmer, but this time it's all about silver. Okay, now that we're done with this, I'm going to be using a flat brush. Okay, don't judge me right now, it looks really strange. This is the Illusions eyeshadow from the Lakme Absolute range. It's called Smoky Pearl. Taking a flat brush, okay, take a good amount. This tends to fall here and there, so be a little careful while applying. Remove the excess like always and stretch your eye up. Just press it down, top to bottom. Even if it falls, it's okay because we haven't done the base yet. Now can you see a hint of blue peeping through? This is a beautiful shade. Just make sure you apply it above an eyeshadow base. If you apply this on its own, it's not going to stay long and the color will not pop. With the same fluffy brush, use a little bit of a black eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm taking my palette, using a hint of black. Open your eyes and literally just on the corners. So it's not above your crease, it's only on the outer V. So it creates some sort of depth. So I think it's time to remove the scotch tape so you get a better idea of what the eye makeup looks like. Now just remember, a lot of times it may not be symmetrical. Even with the scotch tape, you may not get like an evenness, so you will have to touch up here and there. Now you can go back to this brush here, blur out the edges because now it looks extremely sharp. Okay. Next, I'm going to be using a highlighter. You can use any highlighter. I'm using the other side of my brush, the clean side. I'm going to make it quite dramatic because it's New Year's, it happens once a year. You can go all out with your makeup and there's no such thing as being overdressed on New Year's. And actually, the same highlighter I'm also going to be applying on the inner corners of my eyes. I'm going to be using a pigment, okay, which is going to completely transform my look. Remember, pigments are concentrated eyeshadows and most of them have a lot of sheen or glitter or shimmer. This is by Barry, and you get it in UK, I think you get it in the US. I bought this from Dubai while I was there. Now remember, always take very little. A little goes a long way with pigments. I'm removing all the excess pigment because I don't want it to fall. You're just going to stamp this, or you can pat it down on the center of your eyes, right above your eyeball. This is what will transform your look. I love pigments and I use pigments for every single bride, no matter how natural or dramatic they want the look to be. Pigments work the best. Wow, beautiful. Okay, this is it. This is what a pigment does. Always, I prefer layering it above eyeshadow. I don't like using pigments on its own. When you add more layers, it brings out more drama and looks much better. Now guys, I'm gonna clean up. Actually, nothing's really fallen on my skin. In case your pigments fall or your black eyeshadow falls, then you'll have to clean up your skin probably with a wet wipe or with a cleanser and then do your base. So I'll be back right after I do my base. Now that I'm done with my base and contouring, I'm going to quickly fill in my eyebrows. It's going to look much better once you see my eyebrows set. Okay, next, I'm actually going to be applying a kajal now. This is the Revlon Colorstay. And because my base is done, where is that? Yeah, I'm going to be using a powder puff. Put my finger in so that my fingers don't move the base. And immediately taking my smudge brush, okay, the same 219 MAC smudge brush, look down and smudge it out. Once you've smudged it, use an eyeshadow to set it in place. I'm going to be using the same black eyeshadow from MAC. I'm only applying this on the outer corners, by the way. And on the inner corner, I'm actually going to be using Deep Truth by MAC. This is a very nice navy blue eyeshadow. Looks beautiful and it's one of a kind. I love this shade. So inner 1/3 is blue and the outer 2/3 is black. Now for the inner corners, I'm going to be using a glitter, silver glitter by NYX. This is called Candy Glitter Liner. Now you must be wondering that this is a never-ending look, but you can skip whichever steps you want. You don't have to do all of this. Literally just going to stamp it on the inner corners. This is really going to go with my sequins. Yeah, now, can you see the look? To finish off, I'm going to be using an eyeliner and coating it with mascara. Now that my eye makeup is done, I'm going to be using a highlighter. This one's by Bobbi Brown. Taking all the shades, mixing them together. I'm just applying this on the higher planes of my cheeks, my cheekbones basically. A really subtle blush from MAC. My lips, I'm going to be using a lip pencil from Chambor or Chambor, however you pronounce it. Someone please tell me how to pronounce it. Oh, I'm getting a little sweaty, so just going to powder up. And I'm literally going to start off with an X. And then carry on. I prefer my lips to be slightly softer because my eyes are so dramatic and there's so much going on with glitter and bling on the inner corners. I really want to settle it down. So this is a really nice creamy lipstick from Oriflame. It's a beautiful shade called Dusky Nude. Okay, take a tissue. Blot it out. This is in case you want to settle down the lipstick and for it to last longer. Blot it and then reapply your lipstick. Now to make it even more dramatic, I'm actually going to be applying a pair of false lashes. So I'm going to be back in 2 minutes after I apply them. So I'm done with my eyelashes and as you can see, it's taken the look to the next level. For my hair, what I had done before the video, I had taken a curling rod, I had taken each strand just took random strands of hair and I basically placed it on, twisted it around this rod, and I held it for a few seconds, for probably about 20 seconds. And once that was out, I opened it very carefully and I rolled it out and sprayed lots of hairspray. So I like this whole curly bounce. This is a really cool brush, very good for backcombing. This is from Denman. I picked it up, not Denman. I picked it up while I was in Bombay. So I'll probably just take a little bit here, backcomb my strands. I'm not very good with hair. I'm just trying to figure out how to backcomb it. Yeah, something like that. And then from the top, you just smoothen the hair so it adds this really cool bounce in front. Okay, even here I'm going to do the same thing. Right from the bottom, I'll backcomb it. Because I want the top to be smooth, just the bottom you need to add some bounce. Or I prefer like something messy. I don't want to be too neat because you just want to let your hair loose and dance the night away. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done for the look, guys. I don't want to complicate it any further. So to complement my look, I've worn a couple of accessories. My silver ring is from Anoki, my watch is from DKNY, bracelet and earrings from Accessorize. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. Wishing you a very happy new year, have a blast on New Year's Eve, and wishing you a memorable 2015. Do try out this look. Let me know what you think by commenting below. And even if you don't adapt the entire look, do try certain elements of it like the inner corners. And if you're a beginner, don't forget a scotch tape. Saves you from a lot of trouble. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.